I guess you could say I was lost, you know? After James and I broke up, I didn't know who I was anymore. My parents came here from India with big dreams, but I always felt caught between two worlds. James, he's from here, with African roots. We thought we were so different, yet so perfect together. But then reality hit, and suddenly our differences seemed like this huge, insurmountable wall. I decided to spend some time with my family, hoping to find some answers. The smell of my mom's cooking, the sound of Hindi mixing with English, it was like coming home to myself. Meanwhile, James was on his own journey, reconnecting with his African roots. As I listened to my grandmother's stories, I started to see the strength in our heritage. She told me about how our ancestors faced challenges with courage and grace. I began to see myself in those stories, you know? Like I was part of something bigger. James was learning too, about privilege and the prejudices he'd internalized without realizing it. He told me later how he'd never really thought about the advantages he had, because this world was stacked against him. It was like we were both climbing different mountains but reaching for the same sky. That's when it hit me. I didn't have to choose between my culture and my heart. It was like this weight lifted off my shoulders. James realized that embracing his identity didn't mean rejecting mine. He told me he'd learned that love isn't about being the same, it's about understanding our differences. When we met again in the town square, it was like seeing each other for the first time. There was this moment, you know, where our eyes met and it was like, oh, there you are. We were ready to face the world together, with all its complexities and challenges, not as two halves making a whole, but as two whole people choosing to be together. Love, we learned, isn't about erasing our differences. It's about celebrating them. It's about growing individually, and then coming together even stronger. Our story isn't over. It's just beginning, really. A new chapter with new understanding. And you know what? I can't wait to see where this journey takes us next.